Hey my fellow cartoon fanatics, today we're going to talk about a news article that is coming out in the community started this very strange conversation. Specifically, Zootopia 2 original 4-minute scene were removed of the original Zootopia 2, and they're referencing the Silence of the Lamb. The reason why they remove it, according to Variety of their own interview of the two writers, states they were actually wanted to remove it because they don't want to confuse the young audience, because at the very end, they just do not want two horror references. One, The Shining, that the end of the movie actually did show, but they removed the other one. Of course, a lot of cartoon fans were sort of disappointed because they feel they just did not trust the young audience to fully understand. Even that one of the most famous directors of animation, Don Bluth, actually state something that is true, that little kids are actually intelligent. They're like little adults. The only thing you must give them is a happy ending. You can talk about dark conversations, but just give them the happy ending. That's all they want. They're not idiots. The most ironic part is Disney did reference before Silence of the Lamb. In fact, a show called Fillmore Episode 1, the first episode, they quite literally referenced the 2-minute length third movie. And in fact, this is not the first cartoon to do this. In fact, Fairy Odd Parents also referenced the same scene in their own show. But to be fair, the both writers did fight for both of them, and they did put it just a last minute remove, but also explained the difficulty to make the Shining reference, because the Shining reference was super difficult to do. In fact, you have to be kind of crazy to say yes, because the program they're using wasn't enough sophisticated, but at the same time difficult to do. You need just people who want to do it, and they did. This is the reason why they decided to keep this reference. Even they go into deep in Variety how much headache that actually was, because once again, making animation, specific CGI programming are very hard to do. But to be fair, they just did give us that, except they removed the other one, the Silence of the Lamb scene. But to be fair, I'm okay with it, but also a little disappointed. I did wish they actually left it on, or rechange it as a sort of credit scene to have fun with it, or at least drop the finished product in YouTube just to satisfy some fans, just to make it this sort of fun. But once more, it all depends how you feel about this. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You feel the cartoon fans was sort of maybe too harsh, or you think they now wasn't harsh enough? Tell me down below, let me know.